How do you find all the different athletes that you work with?
They find us actually, typically through social media. And then we have partnerships with schools and athletic departments and all the professional players associations.
What do you think it is about athletes that make them such good employees?
Uh, Resiliency, coachability, growth mindset, team
Big
first
pillars.
attitude, discipline. I think all those things exist in athletes and veterans. I think the key though is they got to have that vision first, right? You got to be able to tell the story. They got to have the self-awareness. That's why we start there. But once you have those things and you find something that aligns with that vision, you already have, now you got now that's when those intangibles will kick in. But if you just land in something that you're just doing and going through the motions, you could be a Navy SEAL. It doesn't matter, dude. Like you're just going through the motions. You got to do that work for us. That's the key thing.
So far through the conversations I've had, one of the things that people who are, I guess, in psychology have mentioned to me is there's a lot of similarities between the interests I have in athletes and that kind of transition or reinvention and veterans. So I thought it was really interesting that you work with veterans as well. And so I guess what are the similarities that you see between athletes and veterans? How do they play out within the work world?
Well, I think military service requires a lot of the same things that like competing in athletics at a high level requires. You got to be resilient, obviously. You got to be disciplined. The definition of discipline is doing stuff you don't want to do because you know it's going to make you better. That's all you do in the military, right? You got to be trainable. Uh, just like athletics, you spend most of your time as a veteran learning new things. Like you don't learn how to go to combat in high school, right? Or college or anything. So unless you go to a service academy, but the service academy itself is a lot of trainability. Like you're learning all new skills, all new things all the time. And then of course, dude, like that comes with obviously a growth mindset, but the most similar thing is team first. Like these people are literally willing to die for their team, right? You don't get more team first than that, brother, right? So like the reason I did athletes and veterans right from the jump is because I have friends that served, and their transition is the same, that loss of identity, purpose, and playbook. So and the intangibles are the same. And only 1% of the general population serves in the military. Only 2.5% of the college population plays a sport. So you got to be special. And we want to unlock what makes these people special. And we want to put them in front of companies so that companies can make the right decision and hire the right people.